Have you ever gone to bed wondering if maybe just maybe God stopped listening to your prayers? Like you work hard, you pray, you wait, and still nothing in your life seems to move. That same feeling lived inside a young man. His name was Michael. He grew up in a small Christian home, little money, but a big heart full of faith. Every morning he opened his Bible and whispered, Lord, please open a door for me. But years passed, doors stay closed. People mocked him, called him a failure, and still every night he prayed, If this is your plan, I will wait. But one day his life was about to change. Michael was sitting alone in the church, tears in his eyes, when an old man, Pastor Elijah, walked up to him. The pastor gently placed a hand on his shoulder and said, Son, God does not deny, God prepares. Those words hit Michael's heart like a beam of light in a dark room. Pastor Elijah continued, Wealth is not about money, wealth is about the heart. God gives only when the heart is ready. For the first time, Michael wondered maybe he was not becoming the kind of person who could carry God's blessings. Maybe he was asking but not preparing. So he began to change slowly, genuinely. His fixed his habits, his character, his intention. He started helping people, repenting for his mistakes, reading the Bible not just with his eyes but with his heart. And then something started to shift. He got a small business opportunity. At first, he failed, lost money, but he held into the words, walk by faith, not by sight. Then one day, it felt like heaven finally opened. Clients came in, business grew, people respected him, and for the first time, Michael saw the color of his own prayers. But his real test arrived later. One day, someone offered him easy money, dirty money, a shortcut. Suddenly, he remembered the words of Jesus. What does it profit a man to gain the whole world but lose his soul? Michael stepped back, he refused, and that one decision unlocked even bigger blessings in his life. Years passed, Michael became wealthy, truly wealthy, but he stayed humble. He helped the church, fed the hungry, paid school fees for poor children, and never once put his name on anything he did. One afternoon, Pastor Elijah saw him again. He smiled, placed a hand on Michael's shoulder, and said, You passed the test. God delays because He prepares. And when your heart become ready, God gave you more than you prayed for. Michael's eyes filled with tears. He looked toward the sky and whispered, Thank you, Lord, for your perfect timing. And the story does not end there because now the story reaches you if you have listening today. If your heart if your heart is tired, if your hope is fading, maybe God is telling you the same thing. Don't lose faith. I am preparing something for you. Remember, when God finally gives, He does not just make you richer, He makes you wiser, stronger, and capable of receiving things you never even imagined in your prayers.